So one of the last things that he did was race the world championship. Well, he didn't even make it to the quarters. He didn't get there. And again, it was on Sunday. So finally, his sponsor, Alcyon Cycles, and they were well known in the era because they featured women in very sparsely clad bicycle outfits. And so very popular European brand. Alcyon directors told him, or asked him, would you please go to Rouen and battle the recent French world champion? And this young man was, in the era that 10 years was a big jump. He was at least 10, 12 years younger than Major Taylor. He was the French and world cycling sprint champion. And nobody gave Major Taylor any chance at all of winning against this guy. And so he went to Rouen because it was a Saturday event. And that was the clause that he finally got across. Said, I will race him on Saturday. Well, against all odds, the sprint races are 3 up. So you have 3 events, 3 sprints, and the first one, he actually beat the young rider by, Alcyon tire width. It was so close. He just nosed him out. The second heat was taken by the Frenchman, and the third heat, he used every resource, everything he understood about racing bicycles, and he walloped the young guy by almost a length and a half.
Wow.
So that tells you he still had it.
Mm-hmm.
And his last event was in, I believe the Newark, I believe it was the Newark track where this was in 1917, and he had been out of retirement, or he jumped back into retirement and from retirement to race in this event. And the bicycle that he actually used was loaned to him by, let's see, how quickly we forget these names. I'll think of it, I'm sure. But anyway, I interviewed this guy for a long time, and he had loaned Major Taylor his best bike, and I caught him in literally the closing months of his life. And that was the case on several of his contemporaries who were much younger than Taylor. But he loaned him the bike, and Taylor dominated it. He just ate it up. And, he wasn't going to live that much longer after that. I would think he was probably about 50 years old at the time. So he came back. He did what he needed to do. He walloped all of the riders, the old-timers of that era. And that was, of course, the last time he ever sat on a bicycle, I think. Yeah, and, I won't reveal what happened because I think the readers need to find that out for themselves.